Champions were crowned after a week of play at the 2015 U.S. Youth Soccer Region 1 Championships in Barboursville, West Virginia. After allowing only one goal through group play, Under 13 FC Frederick of Maryland again held off an attack by Empire United SA Rochester of New York West to claim the Under 13 Girls Championship. FC Frederick took a 2-0 lead in the first half with goals from Hannah Thompson and Sarah Hone. Empire's Madison Tortora pulled a goal back in the 36th minute, but the Maryland side defended well against all counterattacks and claimed the Region 1 Under 13 Girls title with a 2-1 victory. With both Empire United Rochester of New York West and Baltimore Celtic Derby of Maryland coming into the Under 13 regional final game undefeated, one would have to leave with their first loss of the tournament. An Empire United own goal off a corner kick put Celtic up 1-0 in the 4th minute. Celtic's Theodore Najid scored a brace after 2 goals in the 46th and 56th minutes to extend the lead to 3-0. Celtic held the scoreline and will now advance to the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships in Tulsa. After defeating the defending champions yesterday, HBC Impact of Eastern New York claimed the Under 14 Girls title by defeating NVSC Junior Majestics of Virginia 3-0 in the final. HBC's Nina Carlamusto scored in the 35th minute, and then teammates Lauren Mastandria and Gina Giovinco added to the scoreline in the 64th and 69th minutes. NVSC was unable to answer, and the match ended 3-0 in favor of HBC. Under 14 McLean Green of Virginia took an early lead with a goal from William Blake in just the first minute of play. PA Crew of Pennsylvania West couldn't find an equalizer, and the half ended 1-0. McLean's Yassine Elkaloun and Daniel Diaz Bonilla scored 2 second-half goals, and the Virginia side would hold on to win 3-0. Under 15 Pennsylvania Strikers of Eastern Pennsylvania got on the board early against Smithtown Kickers SC Hotspur of Eastern New York when Emily McNesby beat her defender around the left edge. McNesby powered her shot past the keeper for the 1-0 advantage. Emily Tracewell extended the lead when a low shot was deflected by the Smithtown keeper straight into Tracewell's path, who knocked it home to make the score 2-0. McNesby added her second goal of the game in the 20th minute after she was taken down in the box. She calmly slotted her penalty kick home to give the Pennsylvania side a 3-0 lead. Strikers didn't let up after the half, and Brooke Shutter added 2 more goals to bring the final score to 5-0 for Strikers. Both Fuster FC of Maryland and Dix Hills Hurricanes of Eastern New York fell short of semifinals last year, but one would leave this year as the Under 15 regional champions. Fuster jumped out to an early lead with goals in the 9th and 12th minutes by Devin McCarthy. Dix Hills' Samuel Steinberg cut the lead in half with a 62nd minute strike, but McCarthy added his 3rd goal of the game just 7 minutes later to get his hat trick and the Fuster 3-1 win. Through group play and semifinals, the Ling Bulldogs of Pennsylvania West didn't allow a single goal to be scored against them, and that didn't change in the final Under 16 Girls matchup. Ling's Emma Thomas scored the game's lone goal in the 26th minute of play against ABGC Annandale United FC of Virginia, another team who had yet to be scored on. After getting on the board, Ling clamped down the defensive pressure and was able to hold off Annandale from finding the equalizer. Ling finished the tournament undefeated without allowing a single goal to be scored against them. Regulation wasn't enough to separate Under 16 Penn Fusion 98 of Eastern Pennsylvania and Baltimore Celtic of Maryland. Neither team managed to score a goal in regulation or extra time, and it would take kicks from the mark to decide a champion. Penn Fusion's keeper Anthony Marcucci led his team through the kicks, making an important save, and then his teammates did the rest. Even with the loss, Baltimore Celtic will advance to nationals, as Penn Fusion has already punched their ticket via the U.S. Youth Soccer National League. After just missing qualifying for nationals via the National League, New Jersey Stallions Dynamite needed a win today in order to advance to nationals. It didn't look good early when Taylor Bennett knocked home a free kick in the second minute of play to give Syracuse Development Academy of New York West the 1-0 lead. Stallions answered back when Thomason Kennedy got taken down in the box and was awarded a penalty kick. Shannon Burns stepped up and boomed her penalty shot past the keeper to even the score. Stallions would take the lead just 2 minutes later when Ida DiClemente received the ball behind the defense and slotted it in to bring the score to 2-1. Just 2 minutes later, Taylor Bennett equalized when she converted a free kick in the upper 90 from 25 yards out. The teams battled through the second half but got the game winner from Kristen Vinciguerra when she headed home the cross to bring the final score to 3-2. It's always a big matchup when you face the reigning regional champions, but Lehigh Valley United 97 of Eastern Pennsylvania were also facing the defending national champions in Baltimore Celtic 97-98 of Maryland. Under 17 Celtic took the first half lead in the 24th minute of play on the lone goal of the game from Kevin Coleman. The Maryland side's defense held off Lehigh Valley throughout the rest of the game, and Celtic repeats as regional champions. Lehigh Valley will still advance to the national championships as Baltimore Celtic had already qualified for nationals via the National League. The Under-18 Girls final was played with 5 of the top goal scorers in the age group between Ling Gunners of Pennsylvania West and McLean 96 Green of Virginia, but at the final whistle, only 1 goal would separate the teams. After a scoreless first half, Beedling's Italia Biondi scored the game winner and her 4th goal of the tournament in the 62nd minute. Beedling would hold on to claim the Under-18 Girls title and finish the tournament with 5 straight wins. In a match between Under-18 Smithtown Kickers SC Arsenal of Eastern New York, who won the 2013 National Championship, and 2014 National Champions Manhattan SC PSG of Eastern New York, it would take extra time to split the two teams. With neither side able to score in regulation, PSG's Martin Didage would be the hero, scoring in the 102nd minute of the match. PSG held on for the remainder of extra time to repeat as Region 1 champions and now return to the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships to defend their title. The Under-19 Girls final had to be decided by kicks from the mark after neither Beedling SC of Pennsylvania West nor Continental FC of Eastern Pennsylvania could break through a 1-1 tie by the end of extra time. Maggie Scott gave Beedling the lead in the 41st minute of play, but was answered quickly by Continental FC Premier's Taylor Jamieson. After extra time, Beedling would grab the win during kicks from the mark when field player Teresa Schaeferth, who was filling in after Beedling's starting keeper was injured, would make the final save to give her team the 4-3 edge in kicks. With the win, Beedling defended their regional title and advanced to nationals for the 2nd straight year. After a 5-0 loss in group play to Massapequa Arsenal of Eastern New York, Under-19 Annandale United FC Hawks of Virginia were looking to change their fortune in the Under-19 boys final. Arsenal jumped into the lead just 13 minutes into the game when Corey Santangelo pulled the New York side ahead 1-0. Annandale battled to get the equalizer, but in the second half, a 52nd minute own goal put Arsenal up 2-0. Arsenal held out for the 2-0 win and will now advance to nationals to play for the most storied trophy in youth sports, the Under-19 James P. McGuire Cup.